Right, folks, I'm joined here on Darts in Ireland with Garry McQuillan from Monaghan Darts, and David McCague is the principal of St MacCartans College here in Monaghan town. We're having a big day here today. There's over 100 kids getting involved in playing darts and what have you. And this is kind of a little bit of a brainchild of Garry himself. He does incredible work in Monaghan in promoting darts, particularly amongst young people. He got youth darts going on only reasonably recently, maybe in the last 3 or 4 months, and he brought a team to the All-Irelands that did very well, Garry. How do you see the kind of progress in youth darts in Monaghan and in Ireland in general?
In Monaghan at the minute, the youth darts is really looking up. We started off in Monaghan, we had 5 or 6 young lads that was interested in playing, and then once other people seen them playing, it really shot off. Now, on Tuesday night when we'll be playing, there's like 32 players now, and we've done a couple of schools. We've done Castleblaney, now we're here in St MacCartans, and you can tell me just by the lads throwing, there's a big interest in darts. There's a very, very big interest in darts, and you can see when you go to all the ranking events and that all around Ireland, you see the interest in youth darts. So it's definitely a great buzz for young ones to see all this, and for yourself, for the publicity and that there, to get it out and about. Only for you, we wouldn't get this out and about. So it's great. It's definitely, you need it all.
Yeah, and I've even had people in the business selling on darts equipment telling me that schools are actually ringing them now, phoning up like dart shops and that, looking for equipment and stuff like that. I mean, in terms of news, this is the second school now that you've been to in Monaghan. So do you see this as kind of something that can be kind of broadened out to schools across the country as well?
Yeah, it can. Like we've done this, as you said, this is the second school we've done, and Shane was just saying there that we'll have to go back to Castleblaney now again. They're looking for another one done, and we'll have to go to Beach Hill as well, and they're looking for one done. So it's definitely it's looking up. There seems to be a big interest in it. If you're not interested in football or you're not interested in rugby or anything, like the darts is anyone. There's no fitness level or no nothing to play darts. Like you can. Any standard can play darts.
No worries. And Dave, from a school's point of view, we know there's kind of an educational advantage to darts, and that it kind of teaches good kind of maths and thinking skills. Is that one of the reasons why you decided to have the guys in here, or was it just the fact that there's been such a big interest in darts amongst young people recently?
Yeah, there's a couple of strands here. I suppose first of all was the student voice, and Garry had mentioned that there was the surge in the interest in darts over recent weeks and months locally. And when we spoke to the students and what sort of activities they would like to see introduced to the school, darts was one of the sports that they had mentioned. So that was that element to it. But again, like you said, there's the numeracy skill development. There's also the collaborative skills, but also there was the fun. I suppose traditionally schools will be seen in places of learning, very traditional type learning from textbooks. But we see here in St MacCartans, there's learning in everything. And I suppose there's learning to collaborate in darts. There's learning to count. There's also learning to the etiquette around the game as well. So those are all very soft skills that people need in life. So we're delighted to welcome the Monaghan Darts team today and to give our boys the opportunity to experience the game, some of them for the first time. And I'm quite sure someone will take this experience and maybe build on it and maybe seek to pursue their own skill development through the game of darts. But the most important aspect of it is the social element to it. And you can hear in the background, that socialisation is happening naturally around the game of darts. We think this lends itself perfectly to a school environment, because I suppose the holistic development happens in a school. The foundation of that is the social development of the young person. So we're delighted to have Monaghan Darts here today again to facilitate us in producing and nurturing those skills in our boys.
Very good. And one of the guys Garry's brought along today is Shane McGurk. He's the Monaghan man, but he's also the current reigning Irish Open champion. Do you think it's good as well for kids to see that there's somebody from their locality that's done so well in the sport, and it shows that you can kind of achieve highly as well in relation to it doesn't have to be darts, but any kind of sport that they may have an interest in?
There's no doubt about it. In any sport, young people need role models, and I suppose they need to learn from those role models. And you can be rest assured that the success that a local man has had, the work ethic, the practice, the discipline, the dedication, those are all skills we're looking to foster in young people all the time. So if they can connect those skills with a local person, we're delighted to give them that opportunity to meet and to learn from those type of successful people in any sport.
Very good. And finally, Garry, we come back. We know that since the whole Luke Littler effect in the start of the year, he's a 16-year-old that made the World Championship final and nearly won it. Do you think that that's had a big impact as well? And do you think that we are going to find the next Luke Littler in Ireland, given the interest that there is amongst young people now?
Well, definitely, Luke Littler definitely is brought the big interest in youth, but not only youths. There's the older generation that started watching darts, and it's all to do with Luke Littler that most of them's watching. People never watched darts before, has heard about Luke Littler, and they're just all they watch now to see him playing. Will we find the next like Luke Littler? I don't know about that now, but we'll definitely give it a go.
Brilliant. Thanks very much. Appreciate you taking the time to talk to us there. And best of luck with it all.
Thank you.